A very good morning, children. Last time we did the introduction part of tenses. Now, today we will continue with the tenses further. So, first we'll discuss present tense. Present tense is further divided into present indefinite, that is the simple present tense, then present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. Now, what is present indefinite tense? The simple present tense is used to describe an action, an event, or condition that is occurring in the present, that is the moment of speaking or writing. For example, I play, he or she plays. Now, whenever the subject is I or singular, we take simply the first form of the verb. But when the subject is he or she, now here it is the exception for I is always taken with the first form of the verb. But all these other singulars, S or ES is added. He plays, she plays. But when it comes they, it is always play. Coming to present continuous tense. The present continuous tense takes ismr and verb's first form plus ing. I am playing. With singulars we use is, and with plurals we use are. Present perfect tense. It is used to describe that the action began in the past and continued in the present and has just been completed. This shows that the work is being done now. For example, I have played, he or she has played. Now, has is used with all the singulars, have is used with I and with all the plurals. If we say they have played, we have played, I takes the exception rule. We use have with I, and with all the other singulars we use has. Coming to present perfect continuous tense. Now it is the mixture of perfect and the continuous tense. In continuous we use first form of the verb plus ing, like playing, sitting, eating, sleeping, reading. So we pick it up from the continuous tense. From the perfect tense we pick has or have. Now the rules of has and have remain the same, but one more word is added here, that is being. It describes the condition, action, event that has begun in the past and is still continuing in the present. You have been playing. She has been playing. So this way we covered all the four tenses of the present. Now we'll come to the past tense. Past tense again has the four parts: past indefinite tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. Coming to the first, past indefinite tense. This is also called simple past tense. It is used to describe an action or an event or a condition that occurred in the past, the time which has gone. And here we take the second form of the verb irrespective of any subject, whether it's singular or plural. We use only the second form of the verb. I played, they played, she played, he played, and so on. Coming to past continuous tense. Again the continuous tense always takes verb's first form and ing, that is playing, eating, reading, sleeping, and so on. But here the helping verb changes from was and were. Was is used with all the singulars and were is used with all the plurals. I was playing, he was playing, she was playing, they were playing, children were playing. Coming to the next tense, past perfect tense. It tells us that the action started in the past and was completed also in the past. Now here the helping verb had is taken irrespective of any subject, and the third form of the verb. In perfect tenses you need to remember that whether it's a present perfect tense, past perfect, or future perfect, we always take third form of the verb. For example, I had played, he had played, she had played, they had played, children had played. Next comes past perfect continuous tense. Again, this perfect continuous tense is the mixture of past perfect and the past continuous tense. Continuous tense, we pick up ing verbs. Perfect, we pick up had, and here again been is added. In all the perfect continuous tenses, we always use been. Now here again the helping verb had is used irrespective of the subject, whether it's a singular or a plural. I had been playing for 2 hours. She had been playing for 2 hours. He had been playing. They had been playing. So this way we have completed our past perfect continuous tense also. Coming to the future tense. Future tense again is divided into 4 tenses, that is future indefinite, simple future, future continuous tense, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. Now simple future, it simply refers to an action that will take place after the act of speaking or writing. I shall play. Now see, this shall word is used only with I, we and they. It is not used with any other subject. But if we use will can be used with I also, we also and they also. So I will play, he will play, she will play. It is the simple future tense. Here we take simply the first form of the verb plus will. Coming to future continuous tense, by now you must be familiar with the continuous tense. Continuous tense always takes ing. Now here you can take a simple rule that will plus be plus verb's first form plus ing. I will be playing, she will be playing, he will be playing, they will be playing. Now there is no change in when it comes to the subject. Irrespective of any subject, the rule remains the same for the future continuous tense also. Same way, future perfect tense. One thing I told earlier also, that future perfect tense always takes third form of the verb, irrespective of any subject. Now here will have which shows the future tense. So I will have played, she will have played. This tells us that by the coming time, a certain time would be prescribed. By that time, so and so action would be completed. I will have played by the evening. I will have completed my work by 5 o'clock. So this is future perfect tense. And our last tense is future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense again is the mixture of perfect and the continuous tense. It is used to indicate a continuing action that will be completed at some specified time in the future. Now here we even use since and for, which I will explain you in other slide. I shall have been playing here for 2 hours by 5 p.m. This is the complete sentence which indicates future perfect continuous tense. She will have been working in this office for 5 years in the next March. So this way we have covered all the tenses. I hope it must be clear with you all. It's a simple table which shows the comparison of all the tenses: present, he plays, he is playing, he has played, I have been playing. Past, he played, he was playing, I had played. Now see, with he we have taken has here, but with I we take have. But here in past, the helping verb remains same with all. I had played, he had played, they had played. Same way in future, he will play, I shall be playing. Now use of shall with I, then he has played. Sorry, it is wrong. It will be He will have played. He will have played. I shall have been playing. So this completes your tenses part. I hope you would have understood this. Thank you.